twice in the third period that ultimately cost us.
The way they block shots,
I don't. We talked to the guys about they're gonna block shots, and we had some good looks, and we thought we just stay with it. One might bounce off them and go in. But I think the thing that bothers one the most is just making the big mistake in the third period that ultimately cost us. But at the same time, last 3 games we played against them, our forwards had 1 penalty shot goal. You have to score goals too, and that's a part of it. But I felt we looked like through 2 periods a little bit fresher, and I felt if we get through them tonight, we'll be in good shape for tomorrow. And I felt it could be 0-0 heading into overtime. But we got a little bit too antsy.
This is kind of a money game.
Well, but they played like you should have. They played to their strengths, and they did a good job. They were in a 1-1-3, deflecting us to the outside, and we had a hard time penetrating, getting into the slot area. And if we did, and anything around the goal, that the goaltender was able to make the save. So, it's extremely disappointing.
What do you think has been the difference? If you can pinpoint anything, but when you look so terrific at it sometimes, and then
well, I don't think we played poorly tonight, and we got caught. There were 2 breakdowns, coming up, but against the way they were going to play, you had to stay patient. I mean, we had some looks. I thought we had some energy tonight, and but that's kind of been this group. At times they can be, real good, and I thought going in, it hurt us. We had some guys playing hurt. We had some guys that didn't practice this week, and I think that hurt a little bit for continuity. And I think that helped us play better tonight because some of our key guys didn't practice this week. So they were a little rusty in the Friday game, and they played a little bit better tonight. But give Anchorage credit. They came in and they played it the way they wanted to play, and they stayed with it from start to finish through 2 games. And they're obviously playing well. They've had a good run here at the end. It kind of got going for them when they played Kloss here a month ago, and like he's 7-1 or 8-1, whatever it is right now, with a save percentage of about 95.
I know you're probably thinking about this game, but as you look at the season, is it a disappointment?
Well, I mean, it's for us, it's always a disappointment if we're not playing next week.
Obviously, going forward, there will be more time for reflection. But what needs to happen with this program to get back to the top of the WCHA, making the NCAAs and stuff?
Now's not the time. Let's talk about this game.
How many players were hurting this? You said, could you mention who?
Eric had a broken foot. Paula, that happened last week, and he played through it today in practice. Obviously, Aaron, and we didn't have Taylor.
And Jay, was he at 100%?
I think that I don't know if I'd say he's 100%, but I think he gave us what he had.
Okay.
Jay looked pretty distraught.
Yeah, it's just, for all the seniors, they care. That's the hard part. The guys put in so much. Not just us, every team. UA puts in the same, they get in the weight room, and they do everything that we do. And it's a year-round training, and you want to have success, and being a few games over 500 isn't successful for us. It's just part of this program. And so it is disappointing. I think we had some guys grow this year, and I thought that at the end that we had made a lot of progress. I think I think we missed Taylor Matson this weekend for how well he was playing and his speed and tenacity. But injuries are a part of it too. We weren't able to overcome it this weekend.
A lot of highs and lows in your career. How does this rank?
Well, it's disappointing. If you do this long enough, you're going to have highs and you're going to have lows, and that all goes with the territory. And it's all learning experience. And against players, you're constantly learning and evolving. As coach, you have to learn and evolve too. It was a pretty. The league is pretty darn even. You beat UNO, so they move on, and the Anchorage has moved on, and Wisconsin is leading. That's just the league this year.
Do you think the days of